You don't know this yet, but I've been listening to you through that wall for the past hour. Every little sound, the way you sigh when you're tired, the way you talk to yourself when you think no one's listening. I should probably feel weird about that. I don't. Tonight, when you got home and you didn't even say hi to me, that actually kind of hurt. Because I've been counting the minutes until you walked through that door. You're my roommate. That's all you think this is. But I know something you don't. Remember this morning when I yelled at you for leaving your cup in the sink again? You probably think I actually care about a cup. I don't. I just needed a reason to talk to you before you left for work. Is that pathetic? Picking a fight just so you'd look at me for 5 seconds? We've been roommates for, what, almost a year now? And somewhere in all that arguing about chores and noise and whose turn it is to buy groceries, something happened that I didn't plan for. I started looking forward to the fights, because at least during the fights, you were really seeing me. The rest of the time you just walk past me like I'm furniture. God, that sounds so dramatic out loud. Come sit down. You look exhausted. I'm not gonna fight with you tonight. I promise. You know when it started? I'll tell you, since we're being honest tonight. It was raining. You came home soaked because you forgot your umbrella, and you were laughing at yourself. Not annoyed, not stressed, just laughing, dripping wet in our kitchen. And I remember standing there with a towel in my hand, frozen, thinking, oh no, oh no, this is bad. Because up until that point, you were just the person who never does the dishes. And suddenly you were you. I handed you the towel, and you said thank you, like it was nothing. Like you didn't just rearrange something in my chest. I went to my room that night, and I just sat on my bed for an hour, trying to figure out how to undo it. I couldn't. So I did the only thing that made sense at the time. I got meaner, pettier. I started keeping score on stupid things. The dishes, the thermostat, whose music was too loud. Because if I kept us irritated with each other, I didn't have to admit what I actually felt. Can I tell you something and you just let me say it without making it weird? I'm scared of this. Really scared. Because you're not just some guy I'm into. You're the person whose toothbrush is next to mine. The person who knows what I sound like when I haven't slept. The person who'd be there for the most embarrassing version of me if this went wrong. If I tell you and you don't feel the same, I don't get to just block your number and move on. I have to see you every day, in our kitchen, on our couch. So I didn't say anything for months. I told myself it was easier this way, safer. But tonight, watching you walk in, looking so tired and not even noticing I'd been staring, something in me just got tired of being safe. So here we are, me, rambling at midnight, finally saying the thing I've been swallowing since the rain. Here, scoot closer, it's cold over there. You don't have to say anything yet. I just wanted to be near you while I figure out how scared I am. Is this okay? Me like this, close to you? Your hands are always so warm. I've noticed that for a while now. Every time you'd hand me something, a mug, my keys, I'd think about it longer than I should have. Can I just stay like this for a second? No talking, just you and me and this stupid couch we've argued over 100 times. This is nice. This is so much nicer than the arguing. I think some part of me always knew it would feel like this. Calm. Like the loudest part of my brain finally goes quiet. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to say it. I love you. Not in a roommate way. Not in a you're a good friend way. In the way where your laugh from the other room makes my whole day better. In the way where I notice everything about you and pretend I don't. I've loved you for months, and I was too scared to ruin what we already have by saying it. But I'd rather tell you the truth and have you know me completely than keep pretending I'm okay with just being your roommate. You're smiling. Okay, that's a good sign, right? Come here. We don't have to figure out everything tonight. We have time now. Actual time, where I don't have to hide this anymore. Stay here with me a little longer. Just like this. Good night. I'm really glad you came home tonight.